Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
Now, checking out the Jazz, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Walker Kessler, Kyrie Irving out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Now here's Kessler. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Back to Kessler. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Pass the ball from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Russell. Markkanen outside. Ball with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Smooth. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen inside. Hounded by Ball. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You take a look at the Pistons. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Russell's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Poke loose. Pass to Hendricks. Outside for Irving. Now here's Russell. 5 to shoot. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. All right, Grant, any New Year's resolutions for you this year?
You know, B.A., I think for me it's to constantly improve, to become a better broadcast partner. I mean, of course, we all should strive to better ourselves, whether it's as a parent, spouse, friend, sibling, or an employee. Of course, life is all about growth.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Markkanen. On offense, here's Utah, trailing by 5. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Stolen by Ball. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Ball off the drive.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A different look for Utah. Markkanen comes in for Kessler, and it's George in for Irving. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Sexton a screen on a Kongwu. Wiggins passes to Russell. And stolen by Edwards. Here's the break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He throw good, Edwards. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. That one misses. It's tipped. Now here's Ball, defended by Horton Tucker. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Ball. Ball's got 8 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Horton Tucker. In transition, here they come for the finish. And Ball throws it down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Markkanen. Banked it in off the glass.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Up by 15, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Utah. 15-point game. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Talen Horton Tucker. Then there's George, and it's Wiggins in at the 5. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's Smooth. Out to the wing. Ball passes to Smooth. 6 to shoot. Up top, Edwards. Over Markkanen. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got 6 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, my goodness! Powered it home.
Did you see it, Reed? Dunkulous! Bringing the house down. Ball's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And so it's Utah with it, trailing by 19. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Alec. Good stuff there. Shot is good by Edwards.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
And Utah calls time here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hendricks. Marking it outside. Shoots. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Smooth. 1:44 left in the first half of this one. Up top Ball, down to 5 on the shot clock. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Irving against Ball. Free throw line jumper, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Sexton against Ball. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Russell to pass to Kessler. Stolen by Ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smooth. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smooth's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
.23 seconds left in the second. Now Irving. He's got 5. Knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. Ball with a steal. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Irving. Smooth. Sinks that one from the post. Smooth's got 9.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. it's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Utah Jazz.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence at the rim.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
Oh, it's a fun event to watch and even more fun to take part in. All these guys are great shooters. But I can think of a few guys who would have been added that could have made this list better.
Yeah, lots of lobbying going on behind the scenes. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounding.
We've got Ball. Ball is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Ball in a two-guard. And for Utah, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the four. Now here's Russell. Outside Irving. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Irving. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Ball against Irving. Puts up a deep three. Ball no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Kessler. Pass to Hendricks. It's Markkanen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Kessler with it. Guarded by Okongwu. And that one's good.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, it's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place. Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. And the Jazz call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Knocks it loose. And they're running. And Ball throws it down.
Ball is a nice target for the lob. Gets above the rim easily and finishes with deceptive force.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Ball. Over Russell, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
And here they come. Here's Edwards. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up from the baseline, and Ball gets it to go. 14 points for him.
Another turnover leads to another bucket at the other end.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
Will it go? Ball with the rebound. 1:05 left in the third. Launches it. Nails it from three. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Irving against Ball. Irving looking around. Fires at the elbow. Count it.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now here's Ball. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Markkanen. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Irving against Ball. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball is out there with Edwards. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Ball. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's George. Tipped away. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Here's Russell.
Full team foul. Ball. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hendricks. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Utah Jazz. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. George against Ball. Outside Russell. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
George against Ball. Knocks down the long J.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Sexton. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Hendricks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
Pass the ball. There's the three. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Edwards drops it in.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sinks the tray.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Sexton. Ball with a steal. Fires from deep. They get it back. And Ball gets it to go.
Ball using his size that time to make things happen on the offensive boards.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And another miss by Utah. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
So it's Utah now. Outside Russell. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Okongwu. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 13 points in this quarter. On offense, here's Utah. Outside Russell. Who poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining. Possession for the Jazz. Kessler, he's checked in for Wiggins. Markkanen comes in for Sexton. And Irving is subbed in for George. Irving against Ball. And that one's good. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Ball outside. 11 feet out. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Now here's Russell. Takes a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On offense, here's Utah. Outside Russell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
The three from Ball. Hits a three-pointer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And here's Russell. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.